What's up? KFC Official here. And originally, I was going to archive the stream of an Instagrammer, now YouTuber called LMG TV and Aaron Carter, or Teamed Dash Melanie on Instagram. I was going to archive it on here, but instead, I have a new archive channel called Dream Out Loud. Okay. So now I have discovered that Aaron Carr, and you can notice the way his speech pattern is when Aaron responds. He has another channel called Camels and Toes. This is Aaron Carter's alternative accounts. Let me go up on the comments. One fan of his said, waiting for my hoodie also. Then this account called Camels and Toes. Patience is a virtue. 2 lions will never give up on an easy prey. Be a lion. And another one said, dude, no, this guy doesn't deliver. And the same guy right here says, nothing will get delivered with that mindset. Trust in Aaron Carr and let the shipment arrive safely. Trying to quiet a lion is nearly impossible. The only way is to distract the lion while going around. I'm surprised that Charles Marlowe didn't catch all these alternative accounts. Damn, Aaron Carr. I pulled up about 2 or 3 of Aaron Carr's alternative accounts. Got 1. Got 2. Got 3. This one is mainly his alternative account. That's why they're always post here. To see how many sock accounts I can pull up. He disabled the comments on this one. Probably is Ableton Live first, I think he's using.
I need donuts. Coffee.
Is it like loading up?
No, I mean. People are just hopping in. That's okay. I need donuts. Coffee.
Is it like loading up?
No, I mean people are just hopping in. They'll go from 280 to what? 280 to what's up? 300 to what's up? 327 what's up? Donuts, bro. Why do they scam that bad?
Yeah.
She's painting my face with lips. Hi. We are, what do you want? Is it like moldy donuts?
I see with
French
sugar free
vanilla
vanilla.
and
You want to do the knockback? Yeah. Easy garlic. The biggest one.
You're here though, you're watching. Okay, so dolce latte. Venti hot.
Got it. Whipped cream's okay?
Toyota's hot. Yes.
Can I have a water too? Thank you.
And I'm also gonna get a green tea matcha. Frappuccino. Grande. I think I'm finally starting to understand the size. Look at this. I'll show you. Ooh.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm showing you off. Where are you going? Wait, don't get shy at me. Oh yeah? Don't hide your face with donuts.
You want a cup carrier?
Oh,
Cup carrier.
a cup carrier. I thought you said a Perrier.
I know.
So I was like,
Not at this location.
Purposely make the other side.
Weird outfit. Receipt?
no, I'm okay.
Thank you. I'll come right out.
Is this yours, baby?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They said you don't want to be seen with a clown.
No, you guys are all clowns. The only I don't have a clown right here.
They said this girl is so insecure. She's not insecure. You guys are alarming and weird. Some of you are weird.
I have to down.
She always thinks that she looks like shit when we're talking right now. Ooh, sorry, baby. Who is she? A singer?
No. Mrs. Carter. Mrs. Carter, sorry. Mrs.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's so cute. You're cute. Wife her too. That's what someone said. Wife her too. I thought about streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I'm cool with what I'm doing right now. Why hiding the face? I'm not hiding. It's just me. And now I have to stop by someone said, yep, that's really loud. So it could be mine.
For what? Yeah, we made it.
Shit, it's cold.
Hey, thank you.
Upstairs, babe. Probably. It's raining, it's pouring. You guys see this? Come here.
What?
Come here, look at this. Get in here. Look. It's storming.
Oh, no.
It's raining. Babies? Yeah, babies. It happens. Right there. Baby something. Is she good? You good? You good right now? You hiding? Why are you hiding again?
she wanted to go on live, and then she's like, okay, I'm not gonna be so shy anymore. She's always shy. Why are you shy? Why are you shy, girl? Why? It's so shy. Everyone's so sweet to you. Just like they are to me. You guys are so sweet. You're cute together. Babe, look. Come on.
What?
She likes you two, obviously, way better.
I do like you
Why?
better.
Come here.
I do like you two better. I'm gonna get the dog out.
No, I want to see this. I want to see you crying
What?
sad face. And right.
I don't know. What? Missed.
That's like a knockout. It's chaos.
No.
A lot.
I don't use anything right now. I use your hair mask in the shower. I don't know what brand it was.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah.
Good job. Winner. It's like a knockout. It's chaos. That's it. Chaos. Okay. Oh, no.
It's so funny.
How did we meet? We met in Ibiza. Met in Ibiza on a cruise ship. She was yeah, that's right. Wasn't it? No. We have this amazing that's crazy we don't use anything, she said. We're happy you found someone so sweet and lovely.
Oh.
You guys be nice, please, because we're
Not the phone, me. Oh,
no, I think you know how to do that. You guys seem cool. Wow, I never knew how you met. LinkedIn. Yeah.
That's what you dating site.
It was actually never had a moment of compliment. Wait, what is LinkedIn? Yes, you do. You don't?
I would seen it on the computer but working on the LinkedIn.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Everybody uses LinkedIn, but please listen, look at. Wifey her, beautiful Melanie. Oh, her pretty lady. What foundation you use? Chuck. I think they got Chuck again.
Now I'm gonna get my channel. Now I'm gonna get my channel banned.
So, and it's just rolled over right now. Goes. But they should get married. Sorry. Just check YouTube and you weren't on, so I checked here and you guys on. What's up? Won't last. She has a new girl. Come on. We've been together for a month.
Behind pigments
And FYI, I was dating before. She's my first girlfriend since I crawled out of hell. And stop involving myself with someone who is petty and can't live in 2018.
They're just being. There's no post still on.
Oh, and can't live in 2020. Yeah, thank you for correcting me. Why do I keep watching this? But I'm entertaining Casey says. Because I'm an entertainer. And I had to like pull back. Like I felt like some of you guys needed like a break from social media. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all be tripping. So, yeah. I'll let y'all take a little break. And then you can have some more. I'll just give you to take the line, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie,
Anne-Marie, hi.
Yeah, but you know what? She protects me too. A lot more than you guys know.
Aww.
And she came in and I got really fat. All of a sudden. So if that happens, as you guys know, yeah, I'm happy. Really fat. And she won. She's like, "Where's your ass at?" Like I don't know what you're talking about. I got no ass.
Eats one more donut. Oh my god. My favorite is that I wake up in the middle of the night and I see you eating every time I wake up. Like you're literally eating something. It doesn't even matter what it is, it's just something.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, this guy.
It's just something.
In the middle of the night.
Every time. Big bowl, like of ice cream with like 20 scoops. Like, it could be anything. I just wake up. There you go.
You never noticed the scar on my lip? Huh? Yeah. I'm a rough rider. I'm not a pretty boy. She thinks I'm a pretty boy, but I'm not a pretty boy.
Oh my god,
Okay. Am I pregnant? Yeah. Frosty the Snowman. That's his name. That was his fucking account. Yo, dope account name. Frosty the Snowman. Yes, snacks. And stuff in his face again. Oh. Yeah. Well, apparently, she's in love with that. Let's have a discussion.
About what?
What me?
About what?
How can you be in love with this? That's why you're not even in the camera. Who's here?
You guys that always say like things about him.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, like why do you guys say that? Like you don't know him. Like you're bullying him. And you bullying me and I didn't even do anything to you guys.
I wish I could. They're just not well. Some people are just not well or just shallows.
I will make it here. I will tomorrow, actually.
What did I say?
She said Melanie did make a stream.
It's okay.
It's okay. We like the mean people though. The mean people are fun.
What they
All they do is just bring out your insecurities a little bit,
and
and then
if you're smart, the insecurities go away. Because then you realize that you're not perfectly still love yourself.
How could I not love this woman right here?
Oh, I'm just doing that.
Good. Because this happened. So. What did they say?
They said you did it.
And yeah.
Incredible person.
Thank
you and get and
Literally, my hair is
so much
blowing right
talent.
now. Hey, I'm gonna get the dogs and put them outside.
And then okay, all right.
Alright, come on, you guys.
You don't respond to positive fan. What are you talking about? I'm just responding to. What are you talking about? Don't start coming in here coming up with shit. I don't need that shit. All right. Yeah, it's over. It's done. I don't know. Okay. Let's talk about San Diego dates for music. I'm with you. Back to the grind. Back to the music. I hear. The dude who wrote Dynamite is trying to contact you. Ooh. Baby girl. Oh. You know what's going on? Don't show your bum bum. No bum bum. Oh, is it? They probably came down here in paradise. Hey, this could be a little too tall for you. Nope.
No! Oh! I opened the door and like they were like looking at me like they were like up to no good.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going. Ooh. Have they been doing deep? Are we gonna have a poodle?
I don't know.
So we're pregnant. We're gonna have a poodle. The hell is that gonna look like? Oh my god. Jesus, I hope our kids look better than theirs. Get out of my donuts! Get out of my donuts! Get out of my donuts! Get out of my little peenie. Little peenie, weenie, yellow polka dot bikini. I know you love me. I know. I'm irresistible.
Now I need to go to the bathroom.
Let's keep them outside. There's a huge backyard for going to place what?
It's okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna play. Better?
Now I definitely need to go.
You'll take one of the offspring. We're selling them for $30,000 a piece.
A poodle.
Yep, these poodles are going for $30K. You ain't betting that chick. Charlie, chill out, man. That's my girlfriend. Be nice. Please be nice. You'll got it. We'll be nice eventually. Tom.
Fine.
Hi, what are you snapping? What are you doing?
I'm showing you. Say hi. I'm watching you. I'm spying on you. What do you do? Eat a donut or something? God. Yellow or pink, babe? Alright, go upstairs and look in the drawer to the right. On your side of the bed. There's a pink out in there. It's a nice one. Come on, guys. Come outside. Come on. Come on. Back. Sliding. Door. Anne needs to go. Who's Anne? Anne? We're in the house? What? Jenny said, I want a hot boyfriend. What do I have to do with that? Your dog looks like Chewbacca? That's cool. What are we up to? Nothing. We're eating donuts and Starbucks, and she's dripping.
Huh?
Yeah, this is dripping.
Smiling.
Hi. Can I have another kiss, please? Don't be so shy. Or be shy. Be shy. There you are. It's okay.
Just you said. And your baby W's telling
Uh-oh. What the fuck is happening? Did we really leave it on the ground and not think that she ate a whole donut?
No, I grabbed it from her.
Shit.
She didn't eat it.
Come on, guys, outside. Come on, Ella. Come on, man. Let's go outside. Come on. No donuts for you guys.
Go find. Go.
Come on, come on. What are you so scared of? She always. She's a runner. He'll follow. Alright. Let me just close this whole door. Bubba? Hi, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Huh? What? Beans. Beans. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? You want to go too? Okay, come on, Bubba. Come on. I'm Luke. I'm your father. Luke, I'm your father. I'm your father now. Did you know that? I created you. Put the sprinkler on again? No! We're trying to get him to go to the bathroom. The sprinkler was just on. She's not. Hey, buddy. He's a little bouncer.
Oh my god.
He doesn't walk, he like hops and twerks.
They all went into my head. That's okay.
Hope the pups get along. Yeah, they get along now.
Yeah, they always got along, but they just needed to.
They kind of. It was weird. She's bigger than him, but he's gonna check her, so he checked her already, and she kind of like listens to him now. I think.
I'm just glad they have someone to play with. Right? They can play all the
Someone said I love big dogs. Well, he said this. It's the smallest. That's not. He's like a half a pound. What is that? That's a big dog, huh? They said haters kill him with kindness. Oh, if you hate him, why are you watching his live? Because they love me. They love me. They really love me. And they don't. Hey, enough is enough. Let's go down there. Thank you. Not that way either. Come on, we gotta walk them this way. Come on, babe. They're gonna stick with us, so we gotta walk on the grass. There you go. Fun time. Guess not. Yep, it's wet. See?
No. Could you?
Come on, guys, let's go this way. Come on. David, these rocks hurt your feet, so. That's not happening.
I know, I'm already.
Oh my Lord, Turk. StreamYard it live.
Back with another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We haven't done this in a couple of months at least. So we've got a lot of new subscribers over here on the channel, and we've got a lot of new followers on my Instagram. Thank you so much for following me on all of my platforms. I want to get to know you a little bit better. I want you to get to know me a little bit better. So I thought that we would do a Q&A. And so I made a post on Instagram asking you guys to basically leave your comments or your questions down below. As a commentator on current events and just general news and stuff, I don't often hear like every side of my life with you guys. And I know people have a lot of questions, or people want me to clear the air about things, or people just want my general opinion on stuff that I usually don't get to address. So that's what this is for. And I basically asked my followers on Instagram, ask me anything, and I will answer it. So let's get right into this. I've got my phone. I'm going to open up my Instagram account. I'm hoping some questions roll. I never know how this is post, because I literally just posted this less than an hour ago. Yeah, looks like we got a lot of, wow, we got like 20 something comments already. So I might even do a part 2. Let's just call this part 1 for now. I might do a part 2. So as you can see, I'm just going to go right down the line and answer y'all's questions. All right. So the first question is, what kind of music do you listen to on a regular basis? I like that. I really don't get a chance to listen to that much music anymore because I'm so busy reading and researching and putting my streams together. But I do take time at the gym sometimes. So I would say I really like electronic dance music, like anything that's like dubstep, techno, even some like pop songs, as long as they have like a really good beat that I can, lift weights to, or I can run to. That's usually my go-to stuff. Like in my playlist, I have everything from, Chris Brown to Churches. I've got all kinds of pop songs. Trying to think of some more examples. I listen to some hip hop. I like Yo Gotti. I like Kevin Gates. So I don't know. That's the kind of stuff I listen to when I'm at the gym. I do like classical music as well. If I'm driving around in the car and stuff, sometimes I'll listen to classical music. Okay, next question. What's your favorite SEX position? Okay, I did say ask me anything. I'd have to go with I like, giving it to the hoe doggy style. Not even gonna lie. That's probably my favorite position. Ass up, all in my face, hitting it from behind. So the next question we have is, I hope this doesn't turn into just a string of degenerate, invasive questions. We'll see how this goes. What did you decide, or why did you decide to abandon your vegan diet? Is it harder or easier now to make gains with meat in your diet? So I was a vegan for 3 years. Some of you guys even remember that. The main reason I decided to abandon it was because I really didn't feel like it was compatible with my fitness goals and my overall goals with my personal health. I had been doing veganism for 3 years. I tried a lot of different things. I tried to make it work. There was probably about 6 months, maybe even 8 months, where I was really wondering, is this the right path for me? And I just kept doing my research, and I wasn't feeling like this diet was optimal for just my overall goals, not just with fitness and aesthetics, but health in general. And as far as like making gains and stuff, I definitely feel like eating animal products, meat, and I don't eat a lot of red meat. I eat like turkey, chicken, tuna fish, stuff like that. I do a lot of eggs as well. I'm always drinking raw eggs in my smoothies. And I do some dairy, like creamer. I'm not a big fan of milk, to be honest with you, but I like cream, like heavy cream. You know, I'll literally drink like coffee cream with some almond milk, some raw eggs, and you know, if I'm really hungry at night or I just don't feel satiated, I feel like all of that dairy fat has been good for me. So that's the answer to the question. I don't hate vegans, and I appreciate all my vegan supporters out there. We got a few people out there, but you know, it was something that I tried for a while, and it just wasn't working for me. And I also think there's an agenda behind it, but I'm not going to get into all that in this video. So the next question is, okay, mine is a FMK. Oh, fuck, marry, kill. It should be interesting. So the choices are Lena Valentina, Melanie Martin, or London. I guess you're talking about ABBA. And then they say, yes, I know these are all exes of Aaron Carter. Okay, so fuck, marry, kill. Let me think. I'm going to try to... Oh, this is such a hard one. So let me think of who... Oh, fuck, marry, kill. I would say I'd fuck Melanie Martin, even though she might be a Transylvanian. I'd probably marry ABBA, to be honest with you. She seems to be the sweetest out of all of them, though she is really, really crazy. But I don't suspect her as being as high up in the cabal as the other two. Kill Lena. Just because I think she would kill me first, you know, in that type of scenario. Lena actually follows my shit. She watches my stories. She comments on my pictures. All of AC's girlfriend, or ex-girlfriends, I should say, they all follow my shit. Okay, so the next question is, can you also answer a serious question? Oh, this person asked the last question. So, all right, you two. I'll give you two. Why do you talk about God and Jesus so much on your live stream? What religion are you? So I was baptized Greek Orthodox, which I kind of moved away from my faith for many, many years, like a long, long time. Though I was baptized Greek Orthodox, I grew up going to Sunday school at a Unitarian Universalist church, which is kind of like a Christian church, but they basically believe in everything and nothing. It's very like Christian New Age, like, oh, we accept Buddhism and Islam, even everything and nothing. So that's where I went to Sunday school. My mom was kind of an occultist, but most recently, within the past year or so, I've gone back to the original religion that I was baptized in, which is Orthodoxy. And so sometimes people call it Greek Orthodox or Russian Orthodox or Romanian Orthodox, but the Orthodox Christian religion, in my opinion, is the official, religion of Christ. It's the official church that Christ started. So, and for the fact that I was baptized in it, that's why I went back to it, because that's it. You're kind of as a socially conservative person. I would say that, we should all just go with the religions we were born into. This idea that, you can pick your own religion, pick whatever religion, or pick what you like out of different religions. That leads to basically, it leads to the same trail of thought as from Transylvania. So, and also, why do I talk so much about God and Jesus is because that's my belief, and I know that there's other people out there that have strayed away from faith the way that I did, so I'm trying to inspire them to, I'm not even telling people you have to go to church. I just want people to, experience the sense of clarity and serenity that I do because of my daily prayer session. So I do focus on that a lot. I talk about God. I even say prayers in my live stream sometimes, but that's why. It's just I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to, I'm trying to put people on to the power of God. All right, next question. What is one thing that can end a first date for you? Just one thing your date could say or do to make you excuse yourself from the table and run for the hills. There's a couple of them actually. I actually have a lot of pet peeves when it comes to this kind of stuff. And again, these are just my opinions, so don't be offended. Like, this is just me, and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be fucking raw and honest as fuck. Number one thing is probably high body counts, right? If she has a higher body count than I do, it's a huge turnoff for me. Huge turnoff for me. Depending on how hot she is and like how clean I think her flaps are, I have to take a phone call and just fucking run. I would say another one would be if she tells me, right there at the dinner table that she's had BBC, right? That's definitely a deal breaker. I probably won't want to eat with her, right? And it's nothing against anybody. It's nothing against anybody's sexual preference. Just for me personally, it's not something I'm really willing to overlook, if that makes sense. And then it's kind of like the high body count, right? It just sort of, it just, I don't know, it turns me off, right? It just turns me off. And then I would say a third one would be if she has like a really big bag.
Fucking
right?
mouth
She has a
open.
really big bag with all kinds of stuff in it, especially if she starts rummaging around in the bag, like if she starts looking for shit, sort of peeling the bag open. And she's like, oh, I'm looking for my phone, or, and she's got like a phone in there, a vape juice. Maybe she's got tampons and car keys, a really big bag. When I see a girl walking around with a really big bag, or if I'm meeting a girl and she has a really big fucking purse over her arm and it's just full of junk, it's like her junk drawer. She emptied out her junk drawer in her house and she just carries it around with her. It tells me she's fucking crazy. So I would say that's probably a really big deal breaker too. Okay, another question is I am curious about Suboxone. My husband and I are trying to come off heroin. It doesn't work. Thanks, Charles. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're struggling with that. Definitely something that I can relate to. In my experience, Suboxone is working for me. I was on Suboxone a long time ago. I'd say like 12 years ago when I was about, I don't know, maybe 19, 20. And I was clean for a few months on it. I had fucked up. I was on drug court. It was just a mess. So I kind of fucked up and got back into drugs now for a little while, okay, over a year. And it's really working for me. I don't really think a whole lot about using drugs or shooting dope. And it gives me like the energy. I feel like that, because when you're like addicted to opiates, and you don't have them, like there's something called pause withdrawal, which is basically like post-acute withdrawal symptoms, and those can last for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, where you just don't feel like yourself, you just don't have energy, and I feel like this Suboxone definitely keeps that. I am a little concerned just because like I want to be off of it, and sometimes it feels like there's no end in sight, if I'm going to be honest, but I've been clean too. I was clean for like 2.5 years without it, so I know I can do it. It's just a matter of dosage down, which I've cut my dose in half. The past I was on like 24 milligrams a day. In California, they overprescribe us, and so now I'm on 12 milligrams a day, and I'm really trying to do like more like 8 milligrams a day. Some days I do make it through with 8 milligrams a day. It's a really, really hard situation because I wanted to be doing everything I possibly can to stay clean. I think that this is the best fighting chance that I have right now in this moment. And, my goal is probably within the next year to be off of it, to wean down to 8 milligrams, 4 milligrams, 2 milligrams, 1 milligram, a half milligram. You see what I'm saying? But it does work. If you're shooting dope, you have to get through like the first, I want to say this too. I know I'm answering a lot in this question, but I care about this kind of shit. You have to wait at least 24 hours. I would say even a little bit longer than a day and a half, because if you take it too soon, let's say you get prescribed Suboxone, you walk into a clinic, you get prescribed Suboxone. If you take it 6 hours after your last dose of heroin, I'm telling you, do not do it. Wait 24 hours. You will be sicker than you've ever been. I did that this last time around, like I don't know, a couple years ago now, or a year and a half ago now. I tried to get on it, but I had taken it too soon, and I had to go to work. I was at work. Oh God, it was awful, dude. It was awful. It was the worst pain imaginable, the worst leg pain, oh God, it was so bad. So do not take it until you've gotten, it's hard, like especially when you're shooting dope and shit, hard to go 24 hours, like physically hard. But you got to do that, wait at least 24 hours, then take your first dose. And it really works like magic. You know, it pushes all the heroin stuff, you know, those receptors, and it's working for me. So thanks for the question. Good luck with everything, and make sure to, you know, pray to God, rely on God to help you as well. Don't just, like I mentioned in my I have a very spiritual component to my sobriety and my recovery. All right, next question is, how do you see yourself in 5 years? What made you become more aware and decide to do into the world's complexity? Was there any specific life event that had an impact on how you see the reality now and importance of speaking the truth? That's a good question. I don't understand the second part of it, but as far as a specific life event that had a major impact on me, I would say just recently, probably the death of my mother was one of the biggest, and I really strayed away from my faith after that. And I've grown as a person, and I've sort of learned to accept it, and, you know, I still miss my mom all the time. I miss her right now. Like, I've been missing her really, really bad the last couple of weeks for some reason. You know, my birthday's coming up and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I just miss her. But I've learned from that experience, and I'm grateful, you know, for being able to be here, be there for her. You know, I literally, like, had to, you know, watch it happen, which is, you know, it's really, really hard, but I'm happy about that. Like, I'm grateful for that, because, you know, some people die alone, and my mom didn't. You know, my mom was really, really lucky. So the other big major life event I would say that really had an effect on me overall would just be my general experience living in LA. You know, I had the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. You know, I had a beautiful apartment in Santa Monica with pretty much everything I want, like materialistically, everything I wanted. And I even fucking lived in a van for 3 or 4 months towards the end of it. So, you know, I was like, there's just so much there in my life experience when I was in LA for those 3 years. And I basically went from the top all the way down to the bottom, and it just changed me, like being there. And like, I feel like that's where I really started awakening. I feel like that I needed to go through all of that to get to where I am today, to be able to speak the way I speak and think the way I think and feel the way I feel today. If I hadn't have gone to LA and tried my hand out there, I wouldn't be the person I am today. So that, you know, just overall, that would be another life event. So my mom's death and probably the whole LA experience. And as far as seeing myself in 5 years, I mean, I'm going to be doing this 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. You know, what I do online, commentating and, you know, reporting news. This is something that I'm devoted to. I've been devoted to it for a very long time. So I see myself even more successful, even more popular, on more different platforms, selling stuff, selling merchandise, selling a book, just doing consultations for other people that want to get into this kind of thing. So I've got a lot of big dreams, got a lot of big goals. But overall, now still chugging along, right? A lot of people, they can't even believe I made it this long, right? I think I've been online now about 5 years. So a lot of people thought they were going to get rid of me a long time ago, right? But we're still here, so I'm in it for the long haul. All right, next question. Have you dealt with leaving behind friends who have badly influenced your life, and was it hard starting over? Yeah, I mean, to me, like, having a lot of friends is a liability. Like, if you really think about it, friends are liabilities. Friends are problems or complications. I have a few friends. I have a few people that I see out here. But, you know, in general, like, I'm not one of those people that has to be around, like, other people. Like, I'm not the kind of person that has to go bowling on the weekends with my buddies or has to go to the bar and go out and drink. I'm just not that kind of person, dude. Like, I really like doing my own thing. I like being in my own zone. You know, if there's people that, like, I can work out with, or there's people that I can, like, play music with, if there's people that are, you know, into, you know, video or live streaming and stuff, like, yeah, if it's related to something like a hobby or my, you know, career online, it makes it easier, right, to have a compatible friendship. But back in the day, like, especially when I was using drugs and stuff, I wouldn't say I was really friends with these people. I was using them and they were using me. So it wasn't like it's not like I had a childhood friend that I grew up with and started using drugs with, and it's hard to, and they're still using and I have to like break away from them. It's not really like that. So no, I don't think it's hard for me to like break it off with people. But as far as starting over, I mean, I've started over so many times. I've had to reinvent myself. Like just in the last 5 years, I've had to reinvent myself so many times. Everybody has to. So I feel like I'm getting pretty good. I have moments where I stall out and lose inspiration, I don't have good content or whatever. But I always work through it and find a way. How many ways are you like your father? There's some ways that I'm like him, but we're two very, very different people. I think I'm a lot more like my mom, personality-wise, and just like psychologically, I'm a lot more like my mother. But I can be. My dad's very determined. He's very driven. He's very ambitious. He accomplished a lot in his life. So I kind of like that, and I feel like I get my hardworking qualities from him. I feel like I get my my capacity to imagine, what's possible. I get that from him. But my dad's a little bit more like cautious and realistic, and he doesn't really like take chances and stuff the way that I do. So we're two very, very different people, but good qualities. Some of them I picked up on. Great question. I appreciate that. What a USA state are you in? And we see you do car vlogs. What kind of car do you drive? All that information is a little bit too personal, I think, so I'm going to omit that question. I got stalkers and shit, guys, so you got to understand. I've been a big fan of Aaron's for years, since I was a kid, and I've been following his career, blah, blah, blah. This Q&A isn't about Aaron, it's about me. I don't give a fuck how long you've been a fan of Aaron. No, but for real. They say, I know everything about him and his career. I even met him 2 years ago. But do you think the Muhammad vloggers and the BSB gang stalkers are getting paid by Aaron's family to mess with him? Because I think so. That's a good question for like conspiracies and stuff. I would say, yeah. Like, I think there is. I mean, I've said this before, but I think with the AC drama, there's definitely like an aspect where you could see how this could be an organized campaign against him. I definitely think it's possible. I mean, I've made numerous videos about that. We have proof of his sister-in-law, Lauren,
What the hell?
since I was a kid. And I've been following his career, blah, blah, blah. This Q&A isn't about Aaron, it's about me. I don't give a fuck how long you've been a fan of Aaron. No, but for real. They say, I know everything about him and his career. I even met him 2 years ago. But do you think the Muhammad bloggers and the BSB gang stalkers are getting paid by Aaron's family to mess with him? Because I think so. That's a good question. And for like conspiracies and stuff, I would say, yeah. Like, I think there is. I mean, I've said this before, but I think with the AC drama, there's definitely like an aspect where you could see an organized campaign against him. I definitely think it's possible. I mean, I've made numerous videos about that. We have proof of his sister-in-law, Lauren, paying some of these people. So it's not outside the realm of possibility. Why they would like want to do this to Aaron, I think it's a lot deeper and a lot more darker than anybody really wants to admit. And I've gone into some of my theories about the fake family structure of the Carters, which I won't get into now. But yeah, I definitely think that's possible, 100%. All right, last question, because this video is getting kind of long. Well, since you said ask me anything, my question is, have you ever been in love, and when is the last time you had sex? So, well, let's get the easy one done first. It's probably been about 6 months since the last time I hooked up with anybody. But, I'm not one of these guys that, like, I have to be kind of invested personally. Like, that's just the way I am. Like, I have had a couple one-night stands in the past, but, I thought I was kind of into this girl a few months back, and things just didn't work out. I'm not like out on the town.
Keep it a We all have it in us. We just don't know. We're humans. We're flawed. Humans are flawed. We're human. We're flawed. Or is it an actual poem? It's his opinion. Takes one to know one. Just in case YouTube freaking deletes everything. Every time I stream, it does this shit.
Speak the way I speak and think the way I think and feel the way I feel today. If I hadn't have gone to LA and tried my hand out there, I wouldn't be the person I am today. So just overall, that would be another life event. So my mom's death and probably those. And as far as seeing myself in 5 years, I mean, I'm going to be doing this 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. What I do online, commentating and news.
This is something
that I'm devoted to. I've been devoted to it for a very long time. I love doing this. So I see myself
even more
successful,
even more
popular
on more different platforms. Maybe selling stuff, selling merchandise, selling a book, maybe doing consultations for other people that want to get into this kind of thing. So I've got a lot of big dreams, got a lot of big goals. But overall, just 5 years from now, still chugging along, right? A lot of people believe I made it this long, right? I think I've been online now about 5 years. There's a lot of people that thought they were gonna get rid of me, all right? But we still here, so I'm in it for the long haul. All right, next question. Have you dealt with leaving behind friends who have badly influenced your life? And was it hard starting over? Yeah, I mean, to me.
All right. So I'm going to start another stream just for screwing around with live streaming shit. Find a game to play and play on here on YouTube. So yeah. So subscribe to the new channel on the replay, and I'll start another stream. All of the I'll add on YouTube editor or something like that.